Well, what is up everybody? Welcome to another episode of RJ's Reviews. Today we're going to be looking at something that, much like everything else we've reviewed this month, it's something that I've had for a long time, or have had for quite some time, and would like to do a few reviews on. So yeah, today we have ourselves the Canon EOS T3i. I've had this for like almost a year now that I think of it. It's still pretty good for modern YouTube stuff, and that's what is really surprising about it. This was released in 2012 and can shoot at a max resolution of 1080p for video, that is, but it can also do 4K and actual images, so it's been really good for me for the past while, and I haven't really had too many problems with it. But anyway, so the reason why I chose the I version versus the normal T3 is because the I variants of every of these EOS cameras that Canon's been selling have had something like a line input jack, which is something that I actually need for my Rode video mic, which I actually have, but also because it has a flip out display that would probably be very important when filming vlogs, even though a lot of people do choose to use the selfie cam of their phones. Some people just prefer to have the cameras, the actually good cameras like this one, even though a lot of companies like Apple have been really stepping up in the mic game. But you know, I honestly am one of those who would prefer to have it this way anyway. So the only problem that I've actually had with this camera is the fact that the transfer rate is a bit slower for today's day and age. It probably like transfers it. I haven't really figured it out, but I think it only really runs at a speed of like around 8 megabytes a second. Not really the fastest, but it's from 2012. What do you expect? And clearly it's served me for quite some time already, so you know what? Yeah, but you know what, yeah. So I did get some test footage with this, and it actually did really good with it. Test footage was mostly like a lot of the test footage I've come up with in the past while, where it's just me going around my garden filming random things, and this, I actually kind of showed off a bunch of the lenses that I actually do have. But anyway, this has been a pretty good camera for me, and despite the problems of just slow transfer rates, it's not a half bad camera. It meets minimum requirements for YouTube still to this day. It's not like those changed in the past while. But yeah, it still gets a good solid 9 out of 10 for use in 2021. Clearly there are better cameras out there like that can handle better and higher ISOs and probably better lenses, I don't know. But honestly, this is still not a half bad option for use with stuff being filmed in 2021, especially for YouTube. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode, and make sure to subscribe because next month we're going to get into a bit of gaming content, and I do want to see how that does, because gaming content, you know, it's been kind of popular a bit. So then just leave a like and subscribe if you liked what you saw, that is. And bye.